Pokemon is a franchise that is beloved for its core concept of trainer battling with a variety of unique and different monsters, in order to prove they are the very best. From the beginning, Pokemon battles have been at the heart and soul of the series, driving the journey of every aspiring champion. However, as the series evolved and changed over time, so did the need to keep the battles fresh and engaging. Between generations 5 and 7, Pokemon began experimenting with innovative battle formats that just added new layers of strategy and excitement. These formats challenge players in unexpected ways, offering twists on the standard rules and creating entirely new dynamics. Pokemon isn't just about becoming the strongest. It became about mastering adaptability and creativity in every battle scenario. Introduced in Pokemon Black and White, triple battles feature 3 Pokemon on each side. These Pokemon are arranged in a line, and positioning plays a crucial role. The center Pokemon, which can target both the left and the right side, can only attack opponents directly in front or adjacent to them. Moves like Earthquake, which hits all the targets, have become especially valuable here. Strategic positioning allows you to rotate Pokemon in order to maximize matchups and avoid damage. Also debuting in Generation 5, rotation battles feature 3 Pokemon per side, but only one is active at any given time. Instead of switching Pokemon using a turn, you can rotate between them freely, which does not consume your move for the round. This mechanic creates some mind games, as your opponent must predict whether you attack or rotate. Team synergy is vital, since you'll often need a balanced trio capable of covering each other's weaknesses. These battles demand a mix of offensive and defensive planning in order to outwit your opponent. This is a unique multiplayer mode that lets players spend points earned during each turn in order to activate powerful items like potions, X items, and even max revives. So it's kind of like a buy your own item situation. Each item has a specific point cost. This requires careful resource management and strategic planning. Players must decide whether to save points for game-changing items or use them early in order to gain an immediate advantage. Unfortunately, launcher battles have not returned in any other generations after, but they remain a very nostalgic feature of Gen 5. First seen in Pokemon X and Y, this type of battle takes a type chart and completely flips it on its head. Moves that are usually super effective become not very effective, and vice versa. Same for resistances also. For example, a psychic move will now do significant damage to a dark type Pokemon. This format forces players to think critically about type matchups, as traditional strategies are rendered useless. Held items like berries and abilities like levitate still work here. Since inverse battles are so rare in the series, many players find them as a refreshing challenge to master. Also introduced in Gen 6, these are exclusive to Pokemon that either have the flying type or the ability levitate. This restriction means many popular Pokemon are excluded, and teams are typically smaller and more specialized. Moves like Thunderbolt and Rock Slide, which are super effective against flying types, dominate this format. Additionally, the limited pool of eligible Pokemon often results in repetitive matchups. Despite all these restrictions, Sky Battles present a visually appealing experience. However, they've remained a niche battling format. Introduced in Sun and Moon, the Battle Royale format is a 4-player free-for-all where each trainer brings 3 Pokemon and battles simultaneously. Each trainer sends out 1 Pokemon at a time, and the match ends when one of the players loses all their Pokemon. The winner is determined by the number of Pokemon they've knocked out and how many Pokemon they have left. The format is highly chaotic and requires predicting not only your opponent's moves, but also the intentions of 2 other players as well. Again, moves that hit multiple Pokemon like Surf are super powerful here, but you risk making all 3 of your opponents target you. As we know, Pokemon battles have always been a cornerstone of the franchise. They provide players with countless opportunities in order to test their strategic thinking and mastery of their Pokemon teams. Over the years, Game Freak has explored creative ways to expand on the traditional battling experience. Each format offers unique challenges and appeals to a different playstyle. While these formats have faded away, others have left a lasting impact by broadening how players approach strategy and team building. These innovations highlight Pokemon's enduring commitment to evolving gameplay while staying true to its roots. By embracing both traditional and experimentation, Pokemon continues to captivate trainers of all generations, offering new ways to experience the thrill of becoming the very best.